I once again forgot to click record, and I just read for this and this, so I have to go and do it all over again. I actually hate myself. Holy crap. Alright, here we go again. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding, because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Damn, okay. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. Damn, okay. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an blah blah blah. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Oh shit. Oh my god. I didn't know. People see me as a delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labors, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Oh, get out of here, Pops. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupting by a threatening, shadowy presence. Uh-oh. It's the Spork Monster again. Oh, he looks so chill now. He looks really chill. Okay. It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Oh, boo-hoo. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up, you know? I always want to apologize, or oh my god, I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. Actually, I switched right into defense mode. I did not attack first. I know that you're strong in cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I usually... Hello? Can I read? Apparently not. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see? What? I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student. This man was a dog. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book, uh-oh, cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and ghoul? I don't know. I can't read. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Egg Babe. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Hell yeah, we can. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Sheesh, we're already getting invited to his house, goddamn. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, blah. Both, perhaps? We're gonna tell him. You said that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Now, honestly, I myself do not enjoy coleslaw. I just think it's nasty. I just never liked it. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Oh, we impressed him so much. Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Damn, he's all crying and shit. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the rooms are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Alright, I'm not gonna read each of these because I already did, and I don't want to do it. I'm also gonna give my voice a little break. So y'all get to read them. I'll just click on them. So first, we will do the chicken. Alright, I'll start reading again. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. Last time I told him I was cold, and we sat by the fire, but there wasn't any hearts or anything. So I think I'm just gonna fess up and tell the truth. You confess. Hey! I think I've developed Oh shit. Whew. Whew. I might be developing feelings for you too. Sheesh! But I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. Stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Egg Babe? I honestly think that this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence. Yep, and then this little cute little thing right here. Ehehe. You awake to a beautiful morning at Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Well, only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Oh, that shit looks so good. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? Sheesh. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Wow. We gotta flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. With the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotions and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. We just left it high and dry like that? Okay. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? I guess I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. Aw. I love her so much. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. Oh, sheesh. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clake, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, and I said, yeah, sure, I get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things spiraled out of control. Did you say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened but the emotional connection? Wowzers. Hey, I say that word. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. Oh, here's JoJo looking fucker and a hot lady, thick chicken, yummy. Jesus Christ. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp the fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. Yeah, a little child. I would have punt him across the fucking courtyard. Oh, what's great, I'll order you up one right away. Have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hee hee. Sprinkles is a hot dog and a treat. I hate him so much. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school? There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Egg Babe, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. Bitch, it's an injury. It will heal, you JoJo-looking motherfucker. I'll never give up. Ever. Hell yeah. Colonel Sanders arrives as it appears things are getting close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person. Why was that so hard to read? He senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Egg Babe, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Oh, shut the fuck up. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? He's allowed to. Why are we so possessive, goddamn? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Ew. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say that it was bland. Excuse me, Egg Babe. I am more than capable enough speaking for— Oop. 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 Maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. See you inside, Egg Babe. Sheesh. We messed that up. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through pages. Whoa, that's the book? It's like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I could think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page to You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use the spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Nah, we are not gonna do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He hears his voice. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose crunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Real stops in his tracks. He focuses on a window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkle turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence? I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Yeah, get out of here, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. God damn, he angry. Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in the hearing distance. He returns his professional tone. I apologize for that outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Egg Babe, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. I told you to save it for after class. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool friends, Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliffside for all I care. Damn. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank rips out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. Oh shit. It turns out deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay? Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all at the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pet talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash my tiny mug, spilling several drops of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Our tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up a Colonel Sanders stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle— oh, I didn't get to read all that. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup, and I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend your time before your exam. You have decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man-man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Egg Babe's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, the cramp session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Oh, and the petals come in from out of nowhere. We love to see it. Egg Babe, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie from just the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with the heaping help of TLC, but it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. A moment of truth. That looks so good. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no ground rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. Step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You slice that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that you'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herb and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. It's like a typical anime. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. This is stupid. Why am I reading this? Why am I playing this game? Miriam furiously ejects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Bastard Blaster. I love her so much. Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Click gets into it. Fire dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, what did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Oop! Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's the most uncertainly evil magic? Nah. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Hell yeah. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Egg Babe. Since we were little kids. Because I'm your best friend forever. I love her so much. I love her. Miriam is just chef's kiss. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food? Short cook time? I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied. Oh, and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get the eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the Spork Monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have Conjure Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? This monster is super chill. I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Oh. Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally deadly summon me, huh? Huh, yeah. You guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know how exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Masha school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class and I woke up. You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered the huge setback, you don't know how he could ever win. Hell yeah, we can do this! Your hair turns mac and cheese orange and culinary energy. Oh, I'm going Super Saiyan. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Egg Babe, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspirational monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful, because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Egg Babe. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decided that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. Damn, what a guy. You could say that again. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass our individual efforts. Are you suggesting we combine forces? We can make we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students. Ah, shit, here we go. With time expired at the moment everyone has been waiting for, you must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? Well, someone asked for a wedgie. Who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a minute. Pranks? Prags? Clank? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final products. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, The time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and a savory soup. My word is so delicate in that teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not the only one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely I do a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Oh my gosh. I'm getting tired. I gotta yawn. Oh my goodness. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Egg Babe, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axed hewn urchin shell top. This looks awful. Did you skewer what type of urchin with spines from a second different color type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he gets his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Please be gentle with my cuisine. You are talking to your teacher, dude. Finally, Sprinkle goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He yells back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. Oh shit. A sudden turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount the sympathy. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, tossed with French I can't say that word, and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Ugh, sorry, my voice is getting really hoarse. Got toast in your ears or something, Egg Babe? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extra good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judging on eating, I'd go to a college of eating school for the hungry. Damn. I suppose you could smell it if you'd absolutely insist, but don't breathe too hard. It might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Oh shit. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep up her toothpaste routine. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last time you've heard of me either. If the class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks step up together. 2 chefs? What began was a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. That looks so fucking good. Holy shit. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Holy shit. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnificent fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog in the house! Oh, you're still wearing your cooking uniform, though. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? God damn! They're looking mighty fine. Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to fighting the wrongs they did while they were in the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's a Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone referred me by my new name, Party Monster. The student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Oh, she looks so cute. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop of his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we mailed it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by a sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not from this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? This game is... my brain, it's melting. What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the way of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. No. Yeah, okay, there she goes. I just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote myself to figure out who you are, Clank. You are blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clegg disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives with the rose petals. Howdy, classmates. Oh, that's a major downgrade from what he was wearing. It's just a simple shirt. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Oh, shit! I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken. Man, not why I messed that up completely. Let's try that again. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy meat and buy my chicken. The end? Question mark? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Egg babe, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? He's all nervous. On the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tiny goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Sheesh! Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be glad to spend it together with you, Egg Babe. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Uh-oh, Colonel Sanders stopped dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I was kind of thinking this is something I just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Well, oh, I didn't. Well, I suppose I didn't enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Egg Babe, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Well, damn! What the hell? So I got the romance ending, but not the respect ending? Oh, but now here's the opening. Do a little dancey dance to it. They popped off with this animation. It's so good. Yay! Why did I play this game? Out of every other game I have in my Steam, I chose this one to play as of taking a break from Minecraft. Jesus Christ. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. It was dumb. If you want, I'm pretty sure this game is still free. I got it when it was free, so you can go get it on Steam and play for yourself and get other endings. But yeah. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, yeah, comment, I don't know. Do whatever. It's all good. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.